Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome to my basement as I'm watching all the things today, including Deadwood Season 3, Episode 7. And I don't exactly remember where we left off. I'm thinking, okay, so Al was preparing for war with Hearst and he was gonna send Dan away. But then Seth said something to him. Can't remember what it was that said Seth to him, but it made Al stop Dan from going out and gathering soldiers, men, hired guns, we should say. But I think Al's still preparing for war. That's pretty much all I remember. Oh yeah, Alma. Alma is on the whatever drug she's taken. They never really quite say what drugs. It's not like a cocaine, or is it a heroin? Is it a heroin type thing that they're on? So she fired Trixie because Trixie said, stop it. So now Alma's gonna spiral, and Sai's kind of keeping her on a string via Leon as far as the supplies go, but Leon wants nothing to do with it. Now I'm remembering a little bit more. So what does this mean for the rest of Deadwood? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. So I'm gonna get locked in, nice and cozy, because we're closing in on winter and it's cold in the basement. So I hope that you are all ready to go as well, and let's just get to it. Oh right, Aunt Lou and her son. Her son.
He's gone up with your son. Wants notice when you're ready to serve.
Wow, I had COVID brain hard after watching this episode.
Set yourself up comfortable.
With his stud wall.
Tell me about the gold.
I will, sir. This is what they call a assay and metallurgist report. The congregation has title to the find.
And how are you connected to the congregation?
I'm first deacon, sir.
I see.
I was sent to ask if you'd guide us.
Does your congregation conceive some sort of a partnership, Odell?
However you thought we should do.
I do take in partners with the understanding
That there is no ship, it's mine and mine alone.
Do you want to see the gold now, sir?
Do you want to show it to me?
They give it to me to show you, sir.
So if he wasn't there to see his mother, I'm taking it.
Harry should be at the meeting.
I ain't saying he shouldn't.
He was calling the meeting. That's right. Okay.
And what would be my position?
None. None, drunk Steve. None.
I put out cinnamon.
On whose instruction?
Cinnamon's good with peaches.
Do not put unauthorized cinnamon on the goddamn meeting table. I had best not come out of this goddamn kitchen and find goddamn cinnamon on the fucking meeting table.
Well, what's right, Doc is still sick.
Anyway, Al's got another of them meetings. You can't count.
Oh, poor man.
Anyway, look, I hope you feel better.
They need another doctor, even if it's just to take care of the doctor. Oh.
This looks wonderful, Mama.
Thank you.
He is a deacon.
Suppose you've told your mama about being first deacon of your congregation in Liberia.
I haven't yet had the chance to give her the news.
Showing gold thousands of miles from its purported source. To authenticate a find, I would associate less with our Savior's qualities of character than Adam's or someone pretending to his innocence.
Before he met the servant, figured this be a getting to know each other conversation, seeing if we'd want to go any further. As far as I'm concerned, we don't.
Calm down. Now, just calm down, son.
Oh, EB, what are you thinking?
Just sit down. We'll finish our meal. If you have any vices beyond your drinking, I might even offer you a cigar.
Odell needs to walk away because there's no way working with Hearst ever works out in your favor. Why?
How's he doing?
Holding his fucking own.
Oh.
I'm glad she fucking fired me. I hate that fucking bank.
It's the context, I think, that disturbs you. That she's back to using dope.
Yes, that she's back on the dope disturbs me. And why, even as we speak, your own life hangs by a fucking thread.
From her or someone else?
What's to become of that child?
Johnny Burns, Mr. Starr. If you ain't at dessert yet, don't. Al's broke out the canned peaches.
Broke out the canned peaches. I'm going to have to remember that anytime I want to call a meeting, I say, it's time for some canned peaches.
The Bullocks could take her. Or we could.
Oh, so.
You'd have us care for a child.
At least she knows Trixie and trusts her.
Now more than previously, Sophia, Mr. Ellsworth will spend time at the diggings.
Does Alma get invited to this meeting?
All collected but Doc.
Where the fuck is he?
Ain't up to it, he says. Cinnamon's out for the peaches.
Huh?
That wasn't my fucking doing.
Mr. Swearingen, it's just as I imagined. I have something so important to give to you.
Is this going to be a knife or a...
Let me know when Bullock arrives.
Pat that man down. Pat that man down.
Guess if you got a pussy, even owning a bank don't get you to that table.
Jesus Christ. Easy. There'll be conversations left and right. Or do I suppose now I'll take off my fucking undershirt or the like and show my tits and so forth?
Well, I'll leave you to watch that part.
Shyness before pride or the like. For Christ's sake, what difference does it make? What the fuck do I have to be ashamed of at this late fucking date? But I don't want to open my eyes. But you can go ahead and kiss me if that's what you fucking do.
Because you made yourself so appealing to be in close physical contact with. Pumpkin.
What possesses me to buy all of these swatches? But I have learned, sometimes if you have a thing, the reason for the thing is that you have it. I have a letter from a friend in the news from the camp. He says, and Mr. Swearingen has lost the top part of his middle finger. And I say, I will take these swatches to Mr. Swearingen. And he is very much a handsome man at those times, and maybe he would like one for his stump. Give me your stump. Don't think about it, just give it to me. Here she is. Here's Mama, wrapping herself around you. Mama's got you, little lad. Everything's all right.
What is happening?
Well, please, God, come in. Thank you, Gustav. Please leave.
Please tell me there will be a point to that scene coming up.
Gold is every man's opportunity. Because every defect in a man and in others' way of taking him, our agreement that gold has value gives us power to rise above.
I've always wondered that. If enough people declare that something's no longer valuable, which we've seen happen before, that's terrible.
I arrested Hearst, acting in the name of the camp.
Without the camp's previous fucking say-so.
I don't think
Do you propose that? Getting a say-so before I do my duty?
Bullock's 10 won't placate Hearst. Give it the fuck back to him.
Shall I, as mayor, initiate proceedings by giving my own opinions? However titular and insubstantial and merely honorific the position, which argues against my doing so.
My instinct's to act alone. Chart the course for fucking carnage. Among them, whose parents were so dim as to bring them the fucking innocence is what gives me fucking pause.
To protect the innocents, I'd send them from the camp. Then fall on Hearst and his in their lair before they fall on us in ours.
Look at you, Charlie.
As Wild Bill would have done.
They're trusting Saul not Sal, Cy. They're trusting Cy to be there?
This is a letter. Last of those Cornishmen murdered.
Pasco.
His family.
Read the letter.
It becomes my painful duty to inform you that Pasco Carwin, Pasco's funeral occurred today and was attended by co-workers and friends who all shared the same high opinion of him. I knew him by reputation as an earnest worker. Sincerely yours, Seth Bullock. What shall I do with this, Mr. Bullock?
You fucking publish as witness. For Hearst and others to read.
It was enough. Had you much traffic tonight on your apparatus?
Some traffic, yes.
What do you have in your hand that's making you look so wonky?
Sir, I ask you to take me to Mr. Swearingen's place.
All right.
Why so sneaky?
Lovely letter, wasn't it?
Was Harry poisoned?
Didn't you come back sick from one of them meetings?
Last year, from the peaches, which is why I refrained this time around.
Oh, no.
Harry.
Is he allergic to cinnamon?
Help! Harry. If Mr. Hearst wanted me killed, Mama, he could see it done here.
Don't you ever believe you know what to please that man. Assault him to come after you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't undo what I done, Odell, any more than you can searching out hurt.
I ain't searching no goddamn hurt out.
I done told you to mind who you talking to.
All right, Mama. No bad language. If you kept me to raise me, maybe I'd know.
That was cruel. I don't know their backstory, but that seemed rather harsh.
I got you.
Bricks, 25 bricks. Stop. Addition to initial order. Stop.
What do you believe?
I believe he orders more humans.
Reinforcements.
To do harm.
Oh. Code.
Fuck. Confidentiality of communications.
Dust.
No matter how much regularity of cleaning or consideration for the children, a place like this is filled with dust.
What is this little troop's part of this whole season? I'm still missing what's going down with them.
And what's your quarrel?
I'm asking what was decided.
Thank you, Johnny.
Publishing the letter as witness.
Witness.
A witness in the sense that
Witness the letter.
Bullock wrote a nice fucking letter. And it proves that that's the sort we are here. Hey, little Miss fucking Cinnamon.
Oh no! Is Dan gonna get killed from the cinnamon too? Oh no. Oh no.
Evening.
Good evening. The thing I did that made you leave last night.
Oh, that was only the night before?
I was coming home.
Oh my gosh.
To do again.
Just the night before.
I pray now to forego.
My friendly hands will always be out to both of you.
Yes, all right.
Oh. Is he gonna drop dead of natural causes? That would be.
Evening.
Telegram for Mr. Hearst.
I wonder if you might remain just a moment while I read it, on the chance I'll want to answer.
Of course.
For an extra $1.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
This is $20, sir.
It's all right, son. Thanks for doing your job well.
You're most welcome.
Confirmed. Very confirmed.
We heard the fucking reading of a letter to a miner's family after Hearst had had him murdered. We decided Merrick would publish in the paper.
I also hope that letter also gets sent to the family.
Oh, perhaps just the one.
If you insist.
folded up on the boardwalk beside me like a goddamned accordion.
Oh, poor dog. The duck needs a dog.
Don't eat cinnamon anymore.
Or eggplant?
Not if it shreds your mouth.
Someone help the dog home, please. Someone help him home. Please. Baby Jesus, someone help him home.
Doc, get up here.
Not tonight.
Tonight. Now.
I wonder what you think you're fucking doing.
I'm laying down before I leave in the morning.
I will ask the questions here. It is mine. And if I wanted to shit this instant in the middle of this stable, no man could gainsay me.
You already fucked a horse.
Poking the bear.
I don't suppose, knowing intolerant to tardiness, you'd be inclined to stay on and work here.
Not for you, mofo.
No.
Nor would I want to fucking have you. And do not come and try to murder me as I sleep. I will not come and try to murder you.
Thanks.
Fucking samples, Doc. Notions from that tailor as to how we cover my stump.
I believe for the last dozen years that disease is airborne, and I won't make others sick.
He brought him all the way up there for that?
Pick a fucking swatch for a spit rag, use the others for masks, and go about your fucking business. I ain't learning a new doc's quirks.
That's your pep talk? That's your pep talk. Oh, man. Leave him there, Doc. Leave him there. That's where we leave it. Okay. Okay. So the meeting, basically, they figured they're going to try to do a civilized attack. They're going to alert the town that Hearst is dangerous without saying Hearst is dangerous. Get all the women and children out and then attack Hearst and whoever he has with him, hopefully before Hearst attacks them. Is that what we got rolling? Is that what we got rolling? What does the troupe of actors have to do with anything? Who called for them? Did Al call for them? And that's why they showed up? Or they just went, hey, I know where we can go to earn some coin, entertain some people, and I happen to know a fellow that lives there who should be in the know of what's happening in the town. Hey, I just realized we haven't seen Mr. Wu in Chinatown for a while. Are they going to factor into anything going forward, or is their part of the plot done and we don't need to see them? And is Alma going to really stop taking drugs, or is that going to be a struggle with her for a while? Do you find it interesting that not only was she not invited, but they didn't invite Ellsworth as her proxy? Mention to it at all in any capacity? Or does Al figure since she's on the dope and sigh, no, thank you. And I'm not exactly sure what side Sai's on. His own? Sai's on his own side. So he'll play whatever side he needs to as long as he can come out ahead. So many little odd threads, like with Odell, and poor Doc, and Harry with the Senate. What does that have to, again, because I want a path. And this is Sim City, where you're just kind of going over to whichever little neighborhood happens to entertain you at the time. Just know that I will always be looking for a path of story, because that's just how I roll. That's just how I roll. But we do know that Hearst is gaining troops, which is not a good thing. So they're gonna, I don't know, because yeah, that would have been interesting information to know before they had the meeting, not afterward. So what does Al do with this nugget? And Blazanov's still gonna spy. That's an interesting little twist. I enjoy that very much. I hope he doesn't die. Please don't let him die. So there we go. Episode 7. Thank you so much for being with me. And if you haven't already, you can hit subscribe right now. That can be done right quick. So then you can do that. You can get some water, eat something, have that magical toast, and then come back and watch the next video next in the series. So thanks again, y'all. And until next time.